We all love the idea of economic growth, right? More jobs, more cash for us, and the chance to make our dreams come true. It's all fantastic. But here's the deal: as we pile up money and make life better, there is a downside. Economic growth usually brings along many issues you might not know about, aka the price of money. Today we'll learn 7 hidden side effects of economic growth to ask yourself if the trade-offs are truly worth it. Buckle up, it's showtime. Welcome to Nitzero Club, the place where impactful people come to get inspired. First up, we have dumb time trade-offs. In the race to achieve economic success, we often find ourselves chasing after money at the expense of something far more valuable, our time. The relentless pursuit can lead us down a path of continuous work and stress, leaving us missing out on meaningful moments because we are too busy. It's like we are trading the essence of life for material gain. In a world where everyone wants money, we sometimes don't see what's truly valuable, our own purpose. As the saying goes, the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. This becomes clear when we skip family events, don't do fun things, or stop doing what we love because of work. But there's a better way called intentional living. It means choosing how we spend our time on purpose. So work doesn't control everything. We should realize that time is really important and we should use it to make good memories and be with people we care about. Instead of always thinking about money, remember that the moments we share, the adventures we have, and the things we love to do make our lives special. As the poet Maya Angelou noted, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Secondly, we have income inequality. Imagine the economy growing like a big cake. When the economy gets bigger, there's more money going around the country. You might think that as the cake gets bigger, everyone gets a fair piece, right? But it's not always that simple. Even though the country's overall wealth can grow with the economy, it doesn't always mean that everyone gets an equal share of the bigger cake. Imagine this: when the economy grows really fast, it's like some people are taking larger slices of the cake, leaving less for others. This can actually make the gap between rich and poor even bigger. Picture you sharing a pizza with friends. If one friend takes a lot of slices, the others might end up with just tiny bits. It's a bit like what happens when only a few rich people benefit from economic growth. They see their money increase a lot, while others don't see much growth in their wallets. This causes a problem known as income inequality or the money gap, where some people have much more money than others. Coming in third place is consumerism. This is when we really want a lot of things. We're often told that having more stuff will make us really happy. But is it actually true? Consumerism makes us care more about things than our feelings, relationships, and well-being. But what if we change our thinking and find a different way to be happy? When the economy is doing really well, we think that having things is the way to be successful. But let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, do the things we have make us happy, or is it the memories we remember that would bring us joy? And that's why you are part of the Nitzero Wellth Club. You don't just want to make a living, you want to design your life. That's why lots of people are subscribing to this channel, and you should too if you haven't already. Our busy lives are all about making the economy grow quickly. We rush to keep up with the new trends and cool gadgets. This makes us tired and takes us away from the simple and good things in life. Annie Lamott reminds us, almost everything will work if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. That's why you need to live intentionally. This means you choose what's really important to you instead of just doing what everyone else is doing. Instead of only wanting things, think about what truly makes you happy. Remember, the things you own will end up owning you. Consumerism can hide the real beauty of life, the moments and people that really matter. Number 4 is inflation and increased cost of living. When the economy has this sudden burst of growth, it might seem exciting at first because lots of things are being made and many people might have jobs. But this fast growth can't last forever. It's like a firework that goes up in the sky. It looks amazing, but then it comes down. After this burst of growth, the economy might slow down a lot, leading to a tough time called recession. As the saying goes, too much of a good thing can be bad. Now let's talk about how the government is involved. Sometimes when the government wants to give more money to people or just spend more money, they might choose to print extra money. This might seem like a good idea, but it can actually cause problems. When there is a lot of money going around, people will start to have more money to spend. But if there isn't enough increase in the number of things available to buy, like food or clothes, then the price of these things go up. This is called inflation. So even though people have more money, they can't buy as much as they could before because things become more expensive. Think about your groceries. If the price shot up, you might not be able to buy it, right? You may be familiar with this right now since $100 does not pay for your shopping cart anymore. It barely covers your shopping basket. The same goes for other important things like homes and healthcare. When they become super expensive, it's hard for everyone to afford them, especially those who don't earn much money. This can make life really challenging for them. Number 5 on our list is bad debt. In a world where cash is king, there is a thing called bad debt. Imagine borrowing money for things that don't really help you grow financially, like buying stuff you don't really need, things that cost you money instead of making more money, aka liabilities. When things get more expensive, some people borrow money to keep up. But when prices go up a lot, borrowing gets tricky. The cost of borrowing money goes up like a big hill, making it hard. So you borrow money at high interest, and as prices go higher, so you end up owing more money. And here is the important part: compound interest. It's like interest on top of interest, making your debt grow faster than you might expect. As Albert Einstein once said, compound interest is like the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Since you are part of the Nitzero Wellth Club, I'm pretty sure you are someone who understands it and earns from it. If that's the case, do yourself a favor and hit that like button because we deserve it. That can turn a free person into a slave. These words from Andrew Jackson really make you think. This isn't just about numbers, it's about real lives, your life. Families dealing with bad debt struggle to make ends meet. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, getting bigger and harder to stop. But you can't just wish this problem away. Inflation and bad debt are real and they hurt. Ignore them won't help. Instead, it's about facing them directly. Make smart choice with your money. Borrow wisely and save carefully. Your money should be working for you, not against you. Number 6 is environmental damage. Economic growth is like a double-edged sword. It can make our lives better, but it can hurt our planet too, leaving behind scars that are really hard to heal. It includes the air, water, land, and living creatures, including you. Economic growth hurts the environment in a few ways. One way is through pollution. Factories can let out bad chemicals and gases into the air and water. Another way is by using lots of natural resources. To make more things, we need wood, minerals, and fossil fuels. But getting and using these things can mess up nature. Trees are important. They clean the air and keep it cool. They absorb carbon dioxide, which makes the planet warmer, and they give us back the air we breathe, oxygen. When we cut down forests, we have fewer trees to clean the air, which makes climate change even worse. Economic boom also generates more waste, like packages, plastics, and old gadgets. Sadly, lots of this trash ends up in landfills or even worse, in our oceans. This isn't just about now, it's about the future too. It can't keep like this forever. As the saying goes, the more we take, the more we have to give it back. Number 7 is lack of inner fulfillment. This one is important. When we are all about collecting money and things, we often end up feeling really empty inside. True happiness comes from knowing our purpose, doing things that match our own values, and feeling what truly matters, beyond just money. Happiness is not in having more, but in being content with less. Living intentionally means finding joy and fulfillment in how you live. It's putting self-care first, staying connected to the here and now with mindfulness, and keeping a good balance in your life by having a purpose and enjoying meaningful stuff. Money is useful, but it's just a tool, not the boss. Remember this, don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You will get there. Just keep going and feel good about the impact you are making. It's about focusing on the journey, not just in the destination. As they say, a long journey starts with a single step. There you have it, my friend. These are the 7 hidden side effects of economic growth. Now, I'm curious to know, what would you include on this list? Drop your answer in the comments below. As always, keep up a good fight and be wealthy.